Dad.
Steam buns. Ah. All right. So I haven't made these in a while. So we're gonna make some of those steam buns. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put this together. I'm gonna make a double batch with this. So the ingredients will be for one batch down below in the description. So I just got to keep looking at that because it's like, oh, wait a minute, this is a double batch. Okay, so normally it's 2 cups of flour. So we're going to mix in 4 cups. All right. Just plain old flour. Doesn't matter if you're going to use high gluten or whatever you kind of use. It's going to be, 4 cups of flour. It'll be 2 teaspoons of the instant yeast. All right. Don't have to worry about blooming it on this one right here because it's going to be resting for a while. We're going to work it pretty good. We're going to have a teaspoon, so it's 2 teaspoons of baking soda. All right, baking powder, sorry, it's a little bit different. We've got 2 teaspoons, which is 4 teaspoons of sugar. Ha ha, goofed up on that one already. All right, so let me add the other 2. The salt I did right. So that's that. And then we have salt, which is 1/4 teaspoon. And before we do anything with that, we're going to go ahead and kind of whisk it together. All right, kind of incorporate those ingredients there. We're going to put a dough hook on it, and we're just going to let it cook. We're just going to let it mix for about 10 minutes. All right. So there's your dry. All right. And we're going to throw in the dough hook. Alright. I'm going to put that on low, let that mix in. And we're just going to start incorporating the milk. Nice and easy. Now, how did I do that with a weird accent?
It's because talking in a British accent.
I know, right? No, I think it was more Australian or something. I don't know. That was weird. See what you got me doing? Alright, so we're going to mix that up. Crank that up right now. Let's get that incorporated. And we're gonna look for a little sticky ball. We'll pull this out and we'll kind of work it a little bit. Turn that up on that mixer.
I think we need a new one.
My husband did some wear and tear, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
He's making some funny noises, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I think I just might need to tighten it up or something. What do you think about that? Alright, let's turn that off. Let's kind of roll this up a little bit so we can incorporate it with our hands. Alright. Just going to roll that out there. Okay. Alright. Just like that. Still seems like it's a little dry. Maybe we'll throw a little bit more milk in it. Oh no, there it is. There's the wetness. Okay.
Oh, it deflated.
It's going to rise in a little while. So. See, if I was a baker, I would know how to do this. All right, so we're just gonna incorporate that real good. All right, feels like it's a little. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and roll this out, finish kneading this out for about 10 minutes. And we're gonna put it back in the bowl, wrap it in plastic. We're gonna let it rise and then we'll come back and take a look at it. Okay, so We've already let the dough rest for about 10 minutes. All right, this is what it looks like. And just gonna kind of knead it a little bit more. And then we're gonna let it rest for another hour. So it's starting to smooth out a little bit. All right.
It smells good.
It does, huh?
I just like gluten.
It's just gluten's working it. Well, after we combined everything and then beat it up a little bit, we kneaded it for about 10 minutes. Let it rest 10 minutes, and then we're gonna knead it for about another, about a minute or so. Just kind of work it again, and then we're gonna let it rest covered for about an hour, and it should pretty much double in size, just kind of like a bread, like a regular bread. All right. So this is where we're at now. All right, and we're just going to roll that around. Okay, make a little ball, put it back in here, cover it up, and we're gonna let it rest about an hour, and then we'll be back and check it out from then. Okay, so we're back, and the dough is rested for about an hour, and this is what it looks like.
Ooh.
All right, so it's pretty much doubled in size. All right, and we're just gonna punch some of the air out. And everywhere that I've been reading, you're gonna see this. You see how it kind of looks like spider webs? And that's what you want. All right, so it's all sticky like that. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna knead it for about a minute or so. And apparently we didn't need a whole lot of oil in here. So that's kind of cool. Most times you have to, like when we make the pizza dough, and you have to oil it and all that. Well, this one right here didn't have to really oil it a whole lot. It's kind of cool. All right, so we're just gonna knead this a little bit, take out some of that air. All right. The only thing is I'm not too happy about is, see all these lines and all that? It didn't come out as good as the lady did on the video. So, all right, so either way, it's okay. These are still gonna be good.
I'm sure it's still going to taste
Oh,
good.
I know, right? All right, so we're just going to shape that around, and we're gonna cut this in half. All right, so cutting that in half, let's put that back in there, and then from here I'm gonna cut it in half again. All right, so we're just gonna keep doing that until we come up with 10. Okay, because remember we doubled the dough. All right, so we're gonna do that, roll it around a little bit. Cut that in half.
I think that side is smaller.
You think side's smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably about this. Well, let's find out. Because the easy way of doing this would be just to, that's 79 grams. That's 53. You're right. Okay. I think 48 grams was like what they were kind of going to go out to be. So that's 38. Another 10 grams. This is going to be a lot of work like this, huh?
Yeah, honestly, just put them back.
Yeah, so that's 45.
We're gonna be here forever.
All right, so we're just gonna do this. All right. I'm all goofed up. So they're all gonna be about this size, so that's kind of cool. All right, so let's roll that around. Yeah, see, they didn't come out like the video did, but that's all right. All right. I'm gonna come out good enough for me today. I'm just gonna keep cutting them in half. All right, so I'm gonna keep doing this. There we go.
I like how puffy they sound.
I know, right? I'm not even trying to impress nobody. This is just gonna be us eating it, so it's no big deal. All right. So we're gonna probably have a little bit more. They're all gonna be oddball sizes, but you know what? It's quite all right. That's how we do. Okay, so this is way more than 10. So, I know, right?
Wait, is it?
You can have some of there. How many do you count?
12.
All right, so we got 12. Now we got how many? Are we close to 10? Close enough?
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, see, that was kind of big.
I think that's 11 now.
But you know what? That's okay. All right, so anyways, we got these over here. So all you got to do with these right here, I'm going to roll them around. And if you got a rolling pin, Where's the rolling pin at? Here it is.
I just realized it's still 12.
It's still 12?
I think
Oh,
so.
okay. Oh, either way, look, check it out. We're just gonna make like little ovals with them. Not completely perfect. We're just gonna do that. So once we got this shape, what we're gonna do is, of course I didn't get my oil ready. Just got a little bit of oil to brush on it. And we're gonna fold them in half. And we're gonna place them in the parchment. Now bring it over here.
Okay.
All right, so that's one. All right. And the oil on there is just kind of to keep them from sticking together. All right, because they're gonna steam. They're gonna steam for about 15 minutes. Then you gotta let them rest a little bit. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be a big, nice, chubby one right there. All right.
I call dibs.
You call dibs on this one?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a few of them, so we got quite a bit. All right. So, all right. Then I'm gonna just go ahead and keep doing this right here. You know, kind of like that little oval shape. Just so when you fold them over, it's just gonna do that. All right. So we'll be back when we're getting ready to put them on the buns. Put them in the steam. Okay. So the timer just went off. Wait, we're making bao, right?
Yeah.
Don't mind the dumplings. These leftovers from last week. So we've let them sit for about 10 minutes and they've already kind of puffed up a little bit. So all we got to do now, throw them in the steamer, put them on here. We're going to let them run for about 15 minutes. Once the 15 minutes go, we pull them off the heat and then just kind of let them sit there for 5. All right. And that should prevent them from like being all gummy and sticky, and we'll see. The last time we made these, like a little over what? A year ago? 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah.
So it was a different recipe. So this one's a little bit different. So we'll see how these come out. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Yay.
Okay, so we've let these cook for 15 minutes. We've let them rest for 5, as recommended. We're gonna pull them off the steam. All right, let's see here. So these kind of puffed up pretty good size, you know, even though they look kind of small. Now we're gonna go ahead and pull this bad boy out.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know they're supposed to puff up.
Oh, well, they kind of puff up a little bit more in their size. So, ooh, it's hot. There you go. These are baos. You just split them up.
Ooh.
Put your fillings in there, whatever you want to do. And as you can see, they're light. They're quite good. Here.
Thank you.
So, these are going to be the baos. Thank you for coming along. Stay tuned. We're going to probably put these out together. It's going to be the baos, and then we're going to do the roast pork a little bit later on. So keep an eye out for that. All the ingredients and all the process is pretty much going to be in the description below. Thanks a lot for joining us. Remember, like, share, subscribe. You know, we're going to try to grow this channel. We're at 3 something. And that's freaking awesome. Never thought we'd have that kind of people out there following us. And it's all thanks to you guys. Thanks a lot for following. Thanks a lot for the comments. You know, it's like some really cool stuff out there. Just want to say thank you. And we'll see you next time. And we're just cooking.
Bye.